Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new map which is on both PC and consoles called Desert Proving Grounds Stage 1. Now, this is a map by PixelMonkey, who is responsible for a lot of the different, really well-known open-world, rock-crawling, racing, and really any kind of open-world off-road maps that, well, not necessarily any kind, but a lot of the ones that you guys know and love, PixelMonkey had a hand in those maps. Now, this map is nothing short of a absolutely wild playground for off-road vehicles. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, you start off in sort of this little gas station area by a garage, and from here, you can head to a racetrack, a Baja course, a Top Truck Challenge style course. You can go rock crawling. There are multiple rock bridges. No matter what kind of off-roading you like to do, you can literally do just about whatever type you want on this map. Now, I'm going to go back into the garage real quick, and I'm going to pick up a couple of vehicles, and then we're going to haul them out to a couple of different trails that I think will do a good job at showing off what this map is capable of. Now, obviously, we won't necessarily be able to go to every single area on this map in one video. That would be like a 3-hour video. But with that being said, we're going to try to visit as many of the really cool areas as we possibly can. Now, let's grab a couple of vehicles that, oh, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out the Bronker on consoles yet, definitely check that out. It's basically a Bronco Megatruck by BB Customs. Definitely recommend that thing. It's a beast. Now, let me go ahead and grab another vehicle. And I definitely think, you know what? You know what would be fun? The GWC Flex J would actually be a blast. And you know what? Not only would it be a blast, but I think it's one of those vehicles that a lot of you guys have it, and a lot of you guys would really enjoy driving it out here on this map. So we're going to go with the 4-speed off-road box. We're going to go with the Extreme Flex. And let's grab, I don't know why it jumps like that, but let's grab a set of, let's see, mud tire-wise, I think we're going to go for, oh god, the TTC IROCs are huge, but I think what we're probably going to go with is these, the 39-inch GWC mud terrains. We're going to go with the Stage 4 winch. And I'm not going to really, the removed fenders make it look very rock crawler, but at the same time, I almost want, I don't know, I think I'm going to leave the stock fenders on it for now. We're going to do a very, very quick, very simple build on this thing. Nothing too crazy. And I'll do some sliders there. And we'll do a trail bumper. Nothing too crazy. And let's see. Rally Raid light bar. I really dig that. I really think that looks great on this thing. So let's do the process wheels. And we'll probably, oh, I like the red with the bronze. The red with the bronze looks really, really good. All right, so let's load the XJ up on the trailer. And just to actually find out real quick, let's see how this thing flexes out. I haven't flex tested this thing in a while, but because of the fact that we went with the flex suspension, it should be pretty good. Okay, yeah. It's definitely gonna be enough for some of the trails we're gonna take on. Now, there are some trails on this map where, I mean, you're gonna want to have a rock bouncer for them, so this is not gonna go down every single trail out here, but it will definitely go down some of the main ones. Let's actually bring the cat eye across the road, put the ramps down, and shut it down and go over to the XJ. And then from there, the other vehicle that we're gonna grab is probably the side-by-side, so we have a little bit of a variety. Let's bring you up onto the back of the trailer. There we go. So he's good to go. Now we're gonna pop right back into the garage. We're gonna grab Lime's side-by-side, because Lime's side-by-side I think will really, really be good for a map like this, because you could take it on trails, you could take it on a racetrack, you could take it literally wherever the heck you want. So let's do the standard suspension. We'll do the standard gearbox, actually, because with the turbo engine, I mean, it's still plenty quick. We'll go up to the 35s. And let's go ahead and paint this one. I'm thinking we'll paint it maybe, we'll do the side-by-side in blue. I like the side-by-side in blue. I think it looks good. All right, so let's bring you over to the trailer. And you'll be good to go. Or at least in a moment, you'll be good to go. There we go. All right, so shut you down. Now we're going to go back into the cat eye. We're going to pack everything up. And the cool thing about this setup is that it's basically, like, you can basically entirely replicate this setup on whatever console you're on, whether that's Xbox, PlayStation, or even if you're on PC. You can literally replicate this setup on just about any system you want. And I love that. I love the fact that we're at a point with this game now to where any system can have a Cat Eye Chevrolet tow rig with an XJ and a Razor on the trailer. Like, that is literally probably one of the most wild, like, all-platform setups I've ever done. And one of the things I like about it is the fact that I feel like it's believable, right? It's not a setup that you would look at and go, oh, I don't think I would really ever see that. That's like, you know, too, you know, other planet level to believe you would see going down the road. Bro, I've seen setups like this going down the road, and that's what makes it so cool. That's what makes it so special, you know? All right, so let's get around this corner, and we're going to head up to one of the obstacle courses / crawler courses that's right up the road. Now, I don't think we'll do the whole thing, but I do want to show you guys what some of it is about. That way you can get a little bit of an idea of some of the other trails that you may be in for later on. Now, there's obviously a timed challenge right there, and you could do that timed challenge if you would like, but what one of the cool things is, though, about this area is that not only do they give you a refueling point, they also give you a repair point, which is absolutely, like, incredibly appreciated. Incredibly appreciated. Like, I can't even tell you how appreciated that is. Now, the rock bridge right here is actually, you know what? That's where we're going to take the XJ. Because that rock bridge is so incredible. Like, not only the route to get there is incredible, but the view from up top is also just next level insane. Let's go ahead and pull up right here. I absolutely love the way this map looks, by the way. I don't know why I'm trying to pull off to the side of the road. I mean, maybe because I'm trying to be nice to, like, the other road users, but the thing is, there aren't any. So, at that point, it becomes a little bit redundant to pull off to the side of the road when, really, at the end of the day, you're not going to be running into any traffic. So, let's go ahead and get the side-by-side off the trailer. We'll just roll it right back off, nothing too crazy. And then we'll set it next to the truck. Set you right there. Make sure you get your parking brake on. And we'll get the XJ off. Oh, that rolled off so easily. All right, so let's take the XJ over the rock bridge and see how she does. Let's go. Now, as long as these tires have enough grip for this, I think we'll be fine. But I also would like to let it be known that this is... By the way, that trail down there, I've done it. It's a beast. Make sure you have a massively built crawler rig before you go down in there. But this is actually my first time ever driving the Flex J on this map, so at the end of the day, I'm not fully sure what I'm getting into, but I think we'll figure it out. Does a good job, like, running that hill climb, though, and high. It even, like, almost flipped over, but it was able to gather itself back up, even while I was just, like, putting the power down. Dude, look at this desert view. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go into low plus, and I'm gonna be easy with the throttle. Nice and easy. Come on. Come on. It doesn't like that line. Bro, it doesn't like that line at all. Okay, so diff lock is always on. That's kind of one of the things I wanted to know before I continued any further. Wow, she is not happy about that. Not in the slightest. And even if I put it into high, it starts to flip over backwards. Okay, so I think we're going to have to take a slightly riskier route, which means going around to this outside edge. Didn't want to have to do this, but I think the wheelbase of this XJ is going to make me do it. Woo, easy. We've got the grip, we just got to make sure we use it correctly. Look at that down travel. Sheesh. Alright, what's a good line choice here? If I go too far to the side, I'm off the edge. And I'm about to go off the edge. Okay, let's not do... Yep, that's the thing I wanted to not do. Wow, my hood is very bashed in now. You know what's hilarious about that is I didn't even make it to the rock bridge before that happened. Don't you dare. Nope. We are not gonna have that be a thing. Come on. Come on. Let's ease our way back up out of here. All right, we're gonna just use that as a learning experience and not do it again. We're gonna take a completely and entirely different approach this time. Different line, different approach, different everything. And hopefully we wind up in a much better scenario because of that. So I think I'm gonna go straight on. Just literally, like, straight up. I know that I've done this line before, but I might be able to kind of get a little bit tricky with this line. I think? Okay, yeah, we're already running into trouble with that one. Wow, it wants us to go around that outside. It's like, no, that is the way you are going. I'm gonna hook my wheel in there, and maybe you can find some grip? Dude. This is doing nothing but, like, fighting me. All right, I'm gonna get a little tiny winch because literally it got up there no problem beforehand, and then this time it's like, yeah, no, I don't think I will. So, all right, we're already doing so much better. Primarily because we haven't already driven off the side. Now, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this entire rock bridge, but I want to at least do a little bit of it. Like, at least a quarter of it, you know? This thing is not the greatest at, like, sticking, like, helping stick with a line. It can get a little sketchy. All right, there we go. There we go. Like, once it finds a line, it goes. Like, it bites really well and it goes. But it's definitely a little bit tricky sometimes to find those lines. Oh, this is delightful. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Yep. Tried to back up, and it did not. Wow. Whoa, okay. Which went well. Okay, now it's definitely time to go back to the side-by-side because, wow, we did an absolutely, like, horrible fail of a job on that one. That was not my finest hour with rock crawling, but you know what? That's okay. All right. Change truck, back over to the Cat Eye, pack trucks and trailers, start it back up, and bring the ramps back up. Yeah, yay for that being a wild, like, fail of a trail run, but you know what? It's okay, because we're gonna come back in a, different rig next time, and if we come back in that rig again, I have no doubt that it could make it all the way across. I just need to change my lines and change my approach a little bit. What is this trail over here? That's like... It almost looks like a little side-by-side trail. And also, that's not even, like, including this gigantic racetrack over there, which needs its own separate video. That genuinely needs its own separate video because it's that wild. All right, I'm going to swap over into the side-by-side, and let me shut that guy down. All right, back into the side-by-side now. And since this looks like an actual, like, legit side-by-side trail, I kind of want to follow it and see where it goes. I don't think there's, like, a right or wrong way to follow this rail. I don't think there's, like, any necessarily, like, backwards and forwards to it. I think it's like an either direction type situation. This is actually kind of cool because it follows the edge of the hill, and you do actually have to be kind of careful because if you give it too much, too much oomph, you're actually going to fly off the edge. And even though it doesn't really have any rocks or anything like that, you can kind of like, oh boy, you have to really keep your wits about you because you will, especially in a wider vehicle. I mean, I know we're in a little side-by-side, but if you were in a wider vehicle, you would just flip right over the edge and fall off. This actually doesn't go where I was thinking it would go. It goes a completely different way. And I'm like, where in the heck are you taking me? So this tiny little trail goes out to that trail, which winds around and comes back down on the other side. Bro, that is so odd. I don't even know, like, where that goes, but the fact that they have this little, like, side-by-side trail is, like, the coolest freaking thing. Because you could just bomb through it, you know what I mean? It definitely gives you that side-by-side, like, wheeling vibe. This is a little bit more like a service road. It's more like a service road than a trail, but it definitely starts to get a little bit sketchy with all of these loose rocks placed all over the place because they can mess you up, especially if you're in something that doesn't have a lot of available suspension damage points. Yeah, they can mess you up real quick. I could totally see this being an awesome stage for, like, a timed race because it's got a little bit of that, like, Baja vibe to it, but it's also got a little bit of that, like, side-by-side trail vibe to it. You could even take, like, Dubs' quad out here, and it would be a blast. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. I love the environment type, too. Like, and you can see forever. Like, if you look behind you, there's so much, like, so much space, so much room. All right, let's ease you up around this corner. Whoa, what is this? Yo, is that a watchtower? Bro, that's so freaking cool. Can you drive out onto these rocks? Oh my god, dude. That's incredible. Bro, I bet you the view from out here is nuts. You can actually see the racetrack from here. That is the coolest freaking thing. You can see the racetrack. Yo, that is so wild. Oh, look at that. Cool little old house. Oh my god, that is amazing. You can see all the way out to the racetrack from here. And we haven't even scratched the surface of what you could actually find on this map. So make sure to check out this map, whether you're on both PC and consoles. It's available on all systems. And if you're new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. I don't know why I couldn't English there for a second, and also let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.